Well, good evening and welcome to another match here on TPS TV. These two sides are very closely matched and I'm not too sure what the score is going to be tonight. I think we're going to have a goal fest, so sit back, relax, because the game is about to kick off and we'll be here with you commentating through it. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. So we're underway. We have 90 minutes of pure drama about to unfold as we find out which team is going to prevail in this contest. And the ball is in the green team's half. And the ball is in the blue team's half. And goes out of play. And it's gone out for a goal. It's been kicked out by the defending team for a corner. And it's a goal to the green side. Well, that is a fantastic goal because it's got all of the elements that you'd want to see there in a modern football goal. You've got the team play, the build-up was absolutely sublime. Passing was on point between all of the players, which culminated in a magnificent shot and it bypassed the goalie and defence. And the ball is in the green team's half. Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win and goes out of play. The ball goes out for a goal. That was another good pass from the blues. The ball's gone out for a corner. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Wow, sublime pass there.
passing the ball around here, not too much action. And it's a throw.
As we come to a break in the play here, let me remind you that in TPS there are a variety of different badges which you can win for completing in-game actions. For example, we've got achievements for when you hit level 50, level 100. What a miss! I mean, if you were the goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this lad up front, because he can't even shoot. What is going on?
What a pass. And the ball is in the green team's half.
What a miss! I mean, if you were the goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this lad up front, because he can't even shoot. What is going on?
And the ball is passed out wide from the back. Ball's gone out for a throw.
Well, as we enjoy this match, let's take a look at some of these statistical elements to give us a better insight into which teams are performing. And you can see that the blue side are dominating in terms of accurate passes. Now this means that they're managing to get through the midfield very easily, cutting open the other team, and that can be a danger. Now if I was out there on the field, I would be getting another player back down into defence or central midfield to cut through those passes and prevent. And it's a goal! That was another good pass from the Blues.
And the ball is in the green team's half.
Well, something to keep an eye on here is that the player has gone down with tiredness. He just needs to recharge that energy. Now let me remind you that if you are struggling with your energy levels and you want to get back into the game, you can purchase an instant stamina which will replenish your energy levels and get you back.
And it's a goal to the green side. Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the match. And it's a goal for blue team.
I'm very much enjoying this contest so far. Let's have a look at some of the possession stats, which can tell us a great deal about how the match is playing out. We can see that the blue team are dominating in terms of possession here. They're having more of the ball and they're being able to exploit the space around the pitch whilst they get chased by the green side. Now this doesn't mean that the game is over. However, it does show that the blue team have the upper hand here.
Don't forget, if you want your own goal song in the game, then you can buy...
What a miss! I mean, if you were a goalkeeper, you wouldn't even need to try with this lad up front, because he can't even shoot. What is going on? Passed away to his blue teammate.
And the ball is in the green team's half. The ball's gone out of play for a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play for a throw-in, and we look to the sideline and the referee has put up his board. There's going to be an additional 2 minutes of extra time.
What a sublime pass there.
And it's now the blue team on the ball.
Passed away to his green teammate. Off the post. That was another good pass from the Blues.
And it's a throw. And it's off the crossbar. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Just passing the ball around here, not too much action.
What a sublime pass there.
And the ball is in the green team's half. Well, as we come into the half-time break here, the green side obviously are in front in this game, but it all could change in the second half, so they've got to keep their composure, they've got to stay compact, and they can't give away any chances, else they could be allowing the Blues to get back into this game. The ball is in the blue team's half.
as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. And that pass has just gone wide.
And it's a corner. Well, as we see the possession stats here, we can see that the blue team are leading here with a large majority, and I think if the green team don't start changing their style of play, it's not going to look good for them. I think the only winner here will be the blues, and that will be represented by goals. Been kicked out by the defending team for a corner. And it's gone out for a goal kick.
And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. Well, let's get the opinion of some of the fans who've been watching this game. I'm here with Steve, a blue team supporter. Steve, what have you thought of the match so far?
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it. I really hope the team wins today.
Well, it has been a brilliant performance. And what about you, Jerry? What have you thought of the game so far? Because I know you've travelled a long way to come and watch your team today.
I've travelled all the way from Australia to watch my team today, and so far it's been absolutely worth it. We're putting in a fantastic performance. Keep it up, bud.
Whoa, how has he missed that? If I was the manager on the touchline, I would be fuming, possibly even thinking about a substitute there, because that was a 0 out of 10. An absolutely woeful attempt on goal.
Just passing the ball around here, not too much action.
Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game for the blues. Maybe they've been a little bit wasteful in terms of goal, or they're just playing a more defensive strategy. Another good pass there from the green team. Well, that was just a terrible miss. And you've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there.
The ball is in the blue team's half. It's a good pass.
That was another good pass from the blues. Now, of course, in TPS, levels aren't everything. Just because you're facing a team with a higher level than you doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to get the win against you. Everything's at stake in this game, and belief and team chemistry can prevail. Wow, a sublime pass there.
Green team just passing the ball around here.
And the ball here has been given away to the green team.
And the ball is in the blue team's half. And it's a goal! Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night. And the ball is in the green team's half.
Another good pass there from the green team.
Ball's gone out for a throw. Green team just passing the ball around here. There will be a minimum of 1 minute additional time. 1 minute additional time. The ball is in the blue team's half. Now here he is on the ball for the green team. Couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a goal kick.
Ball's given away to the green team.